Darkest day they whipped him, 39 lashes. The Roman flagrum, leather straps embedded with bone and metal, tore his back to shreds. Then they pressed a crown of thorns into his skull and draped a purple robe over his bleeding shoulders. "Hail, King of the Jews," they mocked. They made him carry his own cross through the streets. When he collapsed under the weight, they forced a bystander to carry it for him. His name was Simon, a man who was just passing through. But in that moment, he became part of the most important event in human history. At a place called Golgotha, the skull, they nailed him to the cross. Iron spikes through his wrists and feet. Then they lifted the cross and dropped it into the hole. The impact would have dislocated his shoulders. Crucifixion is designed to be slow, suffocation. Every breath is agony. You have to push yourself up on the nails in your feet just to inhale. And eventually, you're too weak, and you drown in your own fluids. He hung there for 6 hours. Above his head they nailed a sign: Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. In Hebrew, Latin, and Greek, a joke, a final insult. But even there, bleeding and dying, he spoke 7 times, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." To the thief dying beside him who asked to be remembered, "Today you will be with me in paradise." To his mother standing below weeping, "Woman, behold your son." To his disciple John, "Behold your mother," making sure she would be cared for. And then, as the sky darkened, not a cloud, not an eclipse, but something else, something unnatural, he cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" That's the moment. The moment when the weight of all human sin crashed down on him. The moment when the Father turned away, not because he wanted to, but because holiness cannot dwell with sin. And in that instant he became sin for us. Finally he whispered, "It is finished." And he died. The earth shook. The temple veil, the massive curtain separating the Holy of Holies from the rest of the temple, tore in two, from top to bottom, not by human hands. The barrier between God and humanity was ripped open. A Roman centurion standing guard looked up at the dead man on the cross and said, "Surely this was the Son of God." They took his body down, wrapped it in linen, laid it in a borrowed tomb, rolled a stone in front, sealed it, posted guards. It was over. Or so they thought. The tomb